shelter should be beneath your current position. Find a way down there, but proceed with caution.
Detecting weak points. Immediate medical assistance needed.
I can't stay this lucky!
Weak points detected.
What happened? I'll get you.
What's up, agents? Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. So, this is going to be, well, to be honest guys, my best PvE build currently that I use for solo play. If you guys are in a team, you all know it's good to have synergy, DPS, healer, status effect. We all know that. But this is the build that I use to solo heroic missions and all of that. It makes it actually quite easy. And you guys, if you guys want a strong, solid build that works very well, this is going to be the one for you. This is my solo LMG build. So, the first thing we've got to go over is a specialization. We're going to be utilizing the 4-piece True Patriot. Now, Gunner is very good. Why? Because you get a good solo armor kit. Very good. It gives us 100% armor and grants us 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds. Works very well. We also get 50% reload speed on the third reload, which is quicker, which will help us because we will be using the Pestilence, not a Fast Hands MG5, which you could use, but I would not recommend it. And we're going to get over that now. We'll get into it now, the explanation. Banshee Pulse is very, very strong right now, and I'm utilizing it very much. You also get ammo. You generate ammo all the time, so you guys will not run out of ammo. It's very, very nice. You also get weapon handling while not moving. If you're using LMGs, it's very, very nice to have weapon handling. It is a must-have. It's very good. And because this is an LMG build, we get a nice big magazine. If you guys don't want to use the Pestilence, it's completely up to you, but make sure you have Gunner Specialization active. So the whole point of this build is going to be self-healing, big damage without shooting enemies, because True Patriot, in my opinion, is probably the best solo gear set at the moment. It's so strong, and I'm going to explain why to you guys now. The build's in no way perfect. It's just a template for you guys to work upon. I'm sick of people telling me there's certain elements of the game which are stronger, best in slot this, best in slot that. I could not care less, guys. Builds are meant to be fun, and whatever works for you works for you, and this works for me. So you guys must use it as a template. If you disagree with certain pieces, if you want more damage, for example, if you think it should be all red, you go for it. But this, I can solo heroic missions in my sleep with this build, so you guys need to understand, and if you guys watch me stream, you'll see. So this build is quite interesting because the Pestilence is something you guys need. It actually double stacks with True Patriot, and I'm going to explain in a second. First thing, we got to go over what the build is, how does it work, what do you do with it. We're going to be utilizing the Pestilence's bleed. When you damage enemies, guys, with a few bullets, it ticks over time and it fills the Pestilence bar up that does massive amounts of damage over time. Now, when you pair that with the white buff from the True Patriot set, it heals me for 16% armor a second. It's insane. So I am getting 16% armor per second just from using the Pestilence and the white buff from the True Patriot. Now, the reason why this is a good solo build is because the True Patriot red, white, and blue is currently bugged with working with your teammates. Sometimes it does. I think the white one never works with your teammates. It's terrible, but as a solo build, it's absolutely perfect because it works for you. So I've gone for 3-3, so it's a balanced build. I want to be at least a bit tanky, 1 million armor with high damage. So we've got 273k health, 1 million armor, which is very, very nice. The Pestilence, you guys must try and get it. Just farm LMGs in the Dark Zone. That's probably the best time to get it. Hit supply, debuff, dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times. So I can tick over, I think, between 450 to 500,000 damage every tick. And this is to all enemies in the area. And then when one enemy dies, because of the True Patriot, not only do they blow up in a firework, which damages enemies around them, but the Pestilence is healing me double when you shoot them. So when I shoot enemies, I'm getting 8%. Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to explain that when I go over the gear set, because make sure you use this because it buffs the True Patriot. It utilizes the white buff that gives you armor. So it's very, very strong for solo players. So make sure you guys try and get this. Damage to armor, in my opinion, would be the best attribute for this because you want to get through NPC's armor pretty well. The Glory Days is my favorite assault rifle. It's absolutely insane. I've got a really nice one. It gives me 100% stability, even on PC, guys. It's great. It's nice to be able to hit headshots at any range. It's a great gun. Make sure you use it. I also use Preservation as my sidearm, so I get 10% armor over 5 seconds. So I'm trying to self-sustain myself because I don't want to use healer skills at all. I just want to be able to revive myself and put a status effect Banshee Pulse to disorientate them so I can do damage. Let's go over the meaty part of the build. So the True Patriot set, we get magazine size, which is nice, ammo capacity, which is great, but here's the thing. Red, white, and blue. So enemies you shoot receive a stack. So it goes from red, white to blue. You guys need to try and get it onto white. That's probably the best time to be doing this because it sustains you very, very well. So red amplifies the enemy's damage taken by 8%. So you can rip through enemies a lot quicker. While shooting, the enemy repairs you and your allies. That's currently bugged. That's what I meant by bugged, guys. This doesn't work in a team anymore. I don't know why, or it's never worked since the patch. I don't know what's up. It's very annoying because this would be absolutely broken in a team. I'll show you why, because you can stack it. So this is very, very good. The white is what's going to keep you guys alive. Like I said before, when you shoot with the Pestilence, while you're shooting the guy, because when we wear the backpack, we get 8% healing. So 8% while you're shooting them, and then another 8% while the white debuff ticks away from the Pestilence. So we are getting 16% armor every tick, which is, you can see from the footage, it just boosts my armor so quick. It's very, very nice. You always stay at full armor if you're in cover. It's really, really nice. The blue also decreases enemies' damage dealt, and this goes up when you wear the backpack. That's why we've got the backpack on. Full flag. Enemies that die while under the effect will, all three debuffs, create a 5-meter explosion, dealing damage equal to their total health and armor. Explosion damage reduced on named enemy deaths. So I have gone for protection from elites with my mods and armor on kill, because when they tick over with the Pestilence, you will get armor back stacking on top of the white debuff as well. So you're going to be getting more armor back. So I've gone for protection from elites. My other pieces I go for armor on kill. So it's very, very strong. More crit chance as well. Crit chance is very important. We want to be able to crit at least. The Pestilence can hit a lot harder, but I don't believe in just going full glass cannon anymore. I don't think it's a good idea. I wouldn't recommend it. So let me just quickly go over the backpack, the reason why we're using this. So I've gone for armor and crit chance. Another protection from elites mod. It's up to you guys. You can use armor on kill. I've got one big armor on kill mod that I use. So this is where it gets interesting. So from 8% to 12, and the white, this is the most important one for us, 5% to 8%. That's absolutely insane. And then blue, 8% to 12%. Now you could argue and say, why don't we use preservation with our main primary weapon? But the Pestilence is just so good. It spreads this absolutely insane damage all across the board. Like you could, if you put half a mag into an enemy, that guy will die and transfer the full damage buff, 400, 500k a second tick, to the next enemy next to him. It's crazy. It's just, and you're getting healed while it's happening. It's just a really solid build, and you just rip enemies to pieces. I've tried using the MG5. I've tried using a whole bunch of stuff. I know there's possible ways of getting more damage, but it seems like the community is very lost in a mindset of damage is king, which is completely false. So just trust me, guys. This is a very, very nice backpack. You need to make sure you utilize this. It makes a big difference. So give it a shot. Let's go move down the right order now. So I've gone for this because I need to find the right chest piece. This one is pretty good because I've got max weapon damage, max crit chance. I've put armor on kill, which is going to give me 14,000 armor every time I kill someone, which is really, really nice. I would like a bit more, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Unbreakable is one of the best talents in the game right now. I recommend this for any kind of content. 95% your armor back. It's only a 60-second cooldown. It's a must-have, guys. We also get the crit chance from the one piece, which is great. Now, we're not really worried about getting max crit chance, but it just helps to deal more damage. So, weapon damage, crit chance, very, very nice holster. Love it. We've explained that already. Backpack, we've gone through that. These gloves are very important. Contractor's gloves, damage to armor is multiplicative. Crit chance, and then weapon damage. LMG damage from the Petrov Defense one piece. It's a must-have, guys. Make sure you get those. Knee pads. Also, armor, crit chance. You can go for more damage if you guys want to. You don't have to go for 1 million armor. It's up to you, but I feel it, and it helps me with my... you can tank a lot of damage. It's nice because remember it's percentage based, so it's nice to have a bit more armor because of Unbreakable and the 16% which stacks armor percent per tick, which is great. So let's go over the skills. Now I've gone for the Revive Hive. We don't need to go over that too much. That's just in case I go down to heal me back up. Banshee Pulse is very strong right now. I recommend anyone use it. It gives great utility. It actually disorientates enemies pretty well, and it's got a pretty decent cooldown, which is good. 19 seconds, which is great, and it works very, very well. You can just push enemies, and it's all you need to be able to put your Pestilence buff on, and it keeps you alive, deals mass amounts of damage, and it's just great. Over the stats here, we're going to go over it. We have got 46% crit chance, which is actually insane. Very, very nice. We're going to keep going down. LMG damage 36%, 41%. Very, very nice. It's all great. Defensive. So we've got 24% protection from elites, which is great, especially when you're struggling with the bosses or any kind of heroic NPCs, the elites. Then we go down. We've got a nice little amount of skill haste, 1%, but it doesn't matter because I've got a 19-second cooldown anyway, so that's all good. So yeah, this is my best solo LMG build, and honestly, guys, I've tried a whole bunch of stuff. I know there's better ways to get damage. There's a whole different variety of builds in this game right now. There are so many that we're still learning, and for me, this just works so incredibly well. Now, you can work upon this and move it around. All I recommend is make sure you use the backpack for the True Patriot and the 4-piece. It's so strong. So let's go over a summary of what the build does. When you shoot your Pestilence, you are actually making the enemy do less damage while you do more damage to that enemy. And then when you stack them with the white, if they have a white signature on them, you'll be getting 16% armor per tick. 8% without even shooting them, and they will be taking 500k damage every tick, and then it transfers, and then they blow up, and you can run around in circles in heroic missions and just tank everything because you're getting fed so much armor, and it stacks. It's absolutely insane. So the testing range, the firing range, it doesn't work. Remember, it's bugged with your team. It doesn't give your team armor. I've tried that, which is annoying because when they fix that, this is going to be my go-to utility build. It's going to be crazy strong. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please leave a like and let me know in the comments what you think. How are you going to adapt it? Yeah, so make sure to subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.